People think wealth is loud, big watches, bright cars, crowds watching you arrive, but real wealth is silent. You don't hear it coming. You don't see it trying to impress. And nowhere is this more obvious than at sea. Because a yacht is not a toy. It's not a flex. It's not a vacation accessory. A yacht is a system, a floating business, a responsibility that never sleeps. And that's where most people get it wrong. They look at yachts from the outside and think about price. How much does it cost? That question already tells me they're not ready for the answer, because the price is the smallest number in the entire equation. Let me tell you something uncomfortable. If you need to ask how much a yacht costs, you can't afford it. Not because of arrogance, because of math. Real yacht ownership doesn't start when you buy the vessel. It starts the moment you realize that ownership means control over chaos. And chaos at sea is expensive. Let's slow this down. Imagine a 50 to 70 meter motor yacht. From the outside, it looks calm. Clean lines, cold colors, no noise. Inside, a completely different reality. Crew rotations, maintenance schedules, regulatory inspections, fuel logistics, insurance structures, port negotiations. Nothing here is emotional. Everything is calculated, and every single day this yacht exists, money is moving, even when it's not sailing, even when no one is on board, especially then. Here's a number most people never hear. Annual operating cost, roughly 10% of the yacht's value, every single year. That's not optional. That's survival. Crew salaries don't pause. Systems don't forgive neglect. Salt doesn't wait. The ocean is patient, but it always collects its debt. Let's talk about crew. Not staff. Crew. These are professionals who live with the yacht. They know its sounds, its moods, its weak points. A captain alone can cost 6 figures annually. Engineers, specialists, you don't bargain here. You pay for competence, or you pay later for failure. And failure at sea doesn't send warning emails. Then there's maintenance. Steel, aluminum, compositors, they all age differently. Paint systems alone can cost more than most people's houses. Teak decks are alive. They expand, they contract, they demand attention. Ignore them, you replace them. And replacement is never cheap. Fuel is another illusion. People think about fuel per trip. Wrong. You think about fuel per availability, because the yacht must always be ready. That means tanks filled, systems primed, generators running, and marine fuel is not priced for sympathy. Insurance? If you think car insurance is complicated, you're not ready for maritime risk. Flag state, class society, navigation area, crew certification. Every choice affects the premium, and one wrong choice can void everything. Then there's docking. Marinas aren't parking lots. They're real estate, and the best locations don't negotiate. Mediterranean summers, Caribbean winters, supply and demand with zero emotion. You don't ask for space, you secure it months in advance. Or you don't dock at all. But here's the part no one talks about. Time. A yacht consumes time. Decision time. Management time. Mental bandwidth. If you don't delegate properly, the yacht owns you, not the other way around. That's why real owners rarely touch the details. They build layers. Managers, captains, systems. They don't micromanage, they supervise. This is why yachts are not symbols of freedom. They are symbols of control. Freedom without structure is chaos, and chaos is expensive. Now here's the paradox. Despite all this, for the right person, A yacht is priceless, not because of luxury, because of silence, because of distance, because when you're offshore, the world loses access to you. No traffic, no noise, no crowds, just decisions made far away from unnecessary opinions. That's real wealth. People chase money to buy things. The wealthy buy things to protect time. A yacht is not about where you go. It's about who can't reach you while you're there. Look closely at people who truly own yachts. They don't post constantly. They don't explain themselves. They arrive quietly. They leave early. And they never talk about cost, because cost was never the point. So next time you see a yacht, don't ask how much it costs. Ask what kind of life allows someone to sustain it. That answer is far more interesting, because the ocean doesn't reward noise. It rewards preparation, discipline, respect, and those who understand that never need to prove anything. They already know where they belong.